Hey guys, welcome back to Mill Run in Western Maryland. I'm Joe. Today we got a different environment because we're going to build a layout. Okay, so today we're going to be using N scale. I know we're usually HO scale, but we want to try our hand in N scale. So for today, we're going to be building a rollout layout to put underneath the couch using these. All the dimensions and stuff we will figure out as we're doing this because we want to do step by step for you guys so that you guys can maybe follow along, and if you guys like the idea, you can do it yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, safety glasses and different equipment, as well as any power tools you all end up using. Make sure you follow the safety guidelines for those. Let's get started. Okay, Chris, how big are we making this layout?
Okay, we're probably going to go ahead and make it 48 inch by 26 inch.
Why?
The starter set we're using makes a 24 inch by 44 inch oval. This will give us both plenty of room on either end and on the edges as well. Awesome.
Why are we cutting the 2x4?
So we're using this 2x4. We're going to rip it down to make 1 inch by 1.5 inch strips to use for our framework.
I get it, because the N scale is not that heavy.
Yeah, so you don't need a full 2x4.
Okay. Hey, that board looks familiar.
We're actually using scrap plywood and boards that I have laying around to make this. And we used this in a previous video when we made those layouts in my garage.
Yeah, yes we did. Sad to see this thing go.
Yeah, but they're being going for good use.
Very true, very true.
So we cut 3 sections of plywood, 16 inches deep and 26 inches wide. So the fact that we're using repurposed lumber increases the risk of things being out of square. So we're definitely double checking and triple checking our measurements and making sure that we use squares to make sure our lines are straight.
Once we made a marks, we cut everything down to size, remembering safety as we go. Here, as you can see, we are cutting the framework down from the 2x4 that we had ripped earlier.
We're cutting it, the outside pieces 48 inches long and the inside pieces 23. 23 and 1.5 inches on either side is 26.
Here, as you can see, we are using a couple of squares and some L brackets to secure our framework together. Here we're doing all 4 processes in the same corner.
You mean the process in all 4 corners?
Yes, what I said.
We're repeating the process in all 4 corners.
Yes, you said that already.
I pre-drilled some holes and then used a paddle bit to countersink the holes to prepare for screws.
In other words, you use a whirly gig to go diggy diggy.
Then I used 3-inch wood screws to better secure our framework.
Now that we finished the framework, it is time to secure the main body of the layout to the frame.
used my air nailer to permanently fasten the plywood to the framework.
Now it's time to install our casters. You can see here that it'll be sitting just off the floor.
We left about an inch between the caster and the framework to give it plenty of room to swivel.
Alright, so we're just basically taking off the sharp edges and making sure we don't get ever so splinters when we go play with this next.
I used a 3/8 paddle bit to drill holes for the wiring coming from our power pack. Now that the base of our layout is complete, it's time to test fit our starter set.
And the moment of truth. Yay!
What are you yaying about? I knew that it ran, I just needed someplace to run it.
Now, in all seriousness though, everything ran great. There was no lumps in the tracks, no bumps, and now all I gotta do is secure it. Once we have the track exactly where we wanted it, all we had to do was trace it so that we know where to secure it.
We removed the track, and then following our traced outlines, we used latex caulk to glue the track into place.
Well, that's a pretty neat idea. Where'd you get that?
I got that from watching DIY and Digital on YouTube.
Start watching him more.
Hey Jimmy, if you're watching, thanks man.
Then all we had to do was reinstall the track and let it dry.
This actually turned out really well because we can roll this underneath the couch with everything still on the track and in place.
So it's literally plug and play. And cleanup is just as easy. Well guys, I hope you liked that little project. just something we thought of and wanted to do for a while, and we got some N scale and we decided to go ahead and build it. Didn't take us long. We definitely are not master carpenters. You don't need to be to do something like this. We just basically use scraps. You can use a whole sheet of plywood, like we said earlier. You can use whatever you got laying around. We just kind of use scraps. And the best part about this project, just like most of model railroading, we're not done yet. This is part one. We still got many different things left to go. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit that little bell icon, drop us a comment on any kind of interesting layout designs that you guys may have. We definitely want to try it. If there's anything else that you can think of that we could try, we'll give it a shot. Just let us know down in the comment section, and I guess that's it. We'll catch you at the next station, right here in the mill run in Western Maryland.
Thanks for watching.
No, I'm not going to thank you for watching. Hey Chris, this would be a great idea for HO.
Joey, let's just do one thing at a time.